It means workers will lose their jobs. It means centres will be closed down. It means that the provision, it's over half of the youth work budget that they're proposing to cut, the City Council are proposing to cut. And so obviously you can imagine the drastic effect that that's going to have on provision for young people, the support that they're given to develop skills, the education, opportunities for finding better training or employment, all those kind of support provision is going to be lost. Certainly grossly reduced, and then you just wonder what's going to happen over time in the next year, the next 2 years. So the young people are out here now protesting and saying, we don't want to lose our youth service, we want to maintain our youth service. You know, we are our youth service, so don't touch it, leave it be.
Is going to come up and you're going to present a book to him, which is a book of stories, positive stories from young people all over the city.
I'm going to welcome to the stage Councillor Les Lawrence, who's our Cabinet Member for Children, Young People and Families, who's kindly agreed to be here today to accept the book. So can you give us a big youth service welcome to Councillor Les Lawrence? Before we hand it over to Councillor Les Lawrence. So over to you, Taylor.
Young People's Stories describes the impact work relationship has on young people's lives. All the people who have shared their own stories have been involved in Birmingham Youth Services. These stories show how the Youth Service has helped young people grow and change for the better. This book also shows the work Birmingham Youth Services delivers across the country, and most of the people who support the young people of Birmingham. The book tells many young people's stories of change, transformation, mostly stories of hope.
Can I thank Taylor and Salman for this book, the record of activities and the way that the services have benefited young people. You can rest assured I shall be looking at this in quite some detail. You collectively are our future. The people who work with you are very important to your direction of travel and development. Can I thank you all very much for what you've done this morning, and the Walk of Hope does what it means. It is indeed a walk of hope, a celebration of youth services which are absolutely fundamental to the development of facilities and services in this city. Thank you all very much. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Just under 2 years ago, I heard about a new dance project that was going to be available at all the youth services, all the youth centres around Birmingham, and I immediately jumped at the chance, and so did 80 other young people, and we signed down at the pump, the village. None of us realised just how big this project was going to be until it got like halfway through. The project started with weekly ballet lessons at the Hippodrome and weekly drama sessions, and combined these would give us the skills that we needed to put on a truly amazing performance. When they told us we was going to be doing a performance on the Hippodrome stage, I personally felt as though my dream had just been handed to me on a plate. As weeks progressed, casting began, and we all tried our very hardest to impress and put into practice the skills we had gained over the months. As our characters were assigned to us, we began to feel less like teenagers involved in a dance project, but more like a proper company about to put on their first show. Dance rehearsals became second nature to us, and we quickly referred to the dance rehearsal space as our second home. As the performance date loomed, tension and nerves kicked in, as is expected on any project like this, but the determination from every single young person pulled us through. As is was expecting on a project with 80 young people, there were some problems. An unexpected incident led to a few members being kicked off. And if it were not for our youth workers and youth groups being constantly there for us, a small minor setback would have turned into a major disaster. And I think we owe a lot of what we achieved on that night to them. I look at the project as a journey of self-discovery, love, friendship and self-belief. The project has helped me and so many people in many ways. I'm a much more confident person, as is everyone. It's been the biggest milestone in my life and I will always remember it.
For a few years, I had a bad background, and then Nick was there to talk to and all my problems and that. And can I just say thank you to every youth worker out there, please?